How's everyone today? Hello, I'm Michelle of Shell's Nails. So I'm going to do a Christmassy-ish set. I want to use these Madame Glams. So we've got Burlesque, which is a beautiful sparkly red. Gorgeous. Then we've got Rosy Nude, which is exactly what it says on the tin. It's a gorgeous nude. It's a very, very pale pink. A lovely colour for nail beds and stuff. Then we've got the base coat. Then we've got No White Top Gel. And I've got some Umic Gold, which is U331. It comes in one of the 21 sets. Look at that. I'm just going to use that to do some arty-farty stuff, as I like to call it. So we shall get some base coat on. I'll be honest, I don't really like wasting the base coat on the tips. So I'm just putting a really thin layer on. But I actually do think it settles nicer on the tips when you use the base coat. Let's just give them a quick little swish. Gotta say, I absolutely love Madame Glam. Might need a bit more. Jiggling me camera. As long as it's just me camera you're jiggling, Michelle. So just put a little bit of that on there. I'm going to do a couple of full nails of the red, I think. And then we'll just do, I want to do a little bit of a French, I think. I'm going to put a little bit of that. Is that one going on the palette? No, that one's going on the palette. That one's going on there. Just a wee tad. Right, let's have a look. Base coat on. So I think we'll do the two middle ones, the full red. Just making this shut as I go along, by the way. I know in my head what I fancy, you know, what I want on. I'm not sure if it'll pan out, you know what I mean? Or Ali, or I don't even know how you say it, so I'm not even going to pretend. I just call it a Lena hand. So, yes, she's very pretty, but she tends to have small nail beds. That's the only thing that I find with it. I think you get more space to play with on the flexi hand when you're using that, you know. But I've actually got really small nail beds, so this is more. I've got big fingers, don't get us wrong, I've got chunky hands. Too much, Michelle. Yeah, I've got quite chunky hands, but I've got teeny tiny little nail beds for some reason. Get it in the lamp. Right, so they've had two coats and I've wiped the inhibition layer off because I want to draw on it. Now, if you haven't got any of these brushes, Akai High, I've no idea if I'm pronouncing it right, but they're on AliExpress and they're smashing. Right, so what I want to do is I want to draw a French. Well, I say I'm going to attempt to on these nails. So it's not too bad. And then we'll just take it up a tad there. Up a tad there. The thing with this hand, it doesn't face me very well. Let's see what that looks like. So I'm just really taking it up to the edge of the finger, as it were, where the... Anyway, there we are. You can fill the rest in with a brush if you want. this filled in, and we'll have a look and see if I need to adjust it at all. And then I'm going to bring it in a little bit more. And I'm going to bring it in a little bit more till I'm happy. Just take your time until you get it the way you want it. Make sure I haven't missed anywhere. Right, so I give that a wipe. Just get the inhibition layer off. Right, so get some of this gold on my brush. And we're going to do like a parcel. So I'm going to go across. This nail always gets in my way when I'm doing the artwork. A bit thicker. Don't want it teeny tiny. I want it a decent size. That's a quick flash. So the reason I flash cure each line is because if you go through that line that way, you might disturb that line. So, and the reason I did that one first is because then I can do a little line there and a little line there instead of having to keep it straight all the way down. Because it's a bit of a mare when you suffer from shaky hands. You could use striping tape if you're not, you know, if you don't want to draw it. Nothing wrong with that. Use your striping tape, put a coat of, you know, matte on the top if you're not finished, and then you can do some more artwork on it or more stickers, whatever you're comfortable with. You don't have to draw it. To be fair, if I'd thought about it before I started doing this, I probably would have done the same. But I like the colour of this polish. It's really like pretty and sparkly, and oh, it's just, there we go. A little bit thicker, just so it matches the other one. There we are. So that's sparkly, I can't tell if it's straight. Yeah, it'll do. There we go. Give it a cure. And then we'll do the other ones. Right, that's them. So now we're going to try and draw a bow. So I always draw a little line into the corner, then a little line out, so like a little V. It's quite hard to see on this. I should have matte top coated it for you. That's what I should have done. So you got a little V, and then I'll just do a little curve that way, and then a little curve that way. Yeah, so you're not having to go all the way around. Just, that's, you know, you don't have to do it that way, but that's just the way I find it easier. So I do a little V into the middle. It's harder on this side. And then I just curve one bit there, one bit there, rather than trying to draw the whole curve. In hindsight, I probably should have had these lines thinner. But hey ho, it's done now. And then we're going to have a little bit of ribbon down there. and this one a bit longer. There we are, super cute. So you could just have that as an accent nail, you know. So we're going to try and line these. I've been very good. I've only had 1 cup of coffee before I start filming this, because any more than that I'll be going, ooh, hello, seeing that my hands shake whether I've got whether I have coffee or not. But it's worse if you have. Well, for me it is anyway. I find it makes my hands shake if so I thought I'd get this video done first thing, and then I wouldn't have shaky hands. Just edge that a little bit. A little cleanup brush. Maybe so I could just do that. Looks nice. Yeah, do that. In. Squash. Make sure I put an O on instead of a Q. Aha. That wouldn't be funny, would it? Let's see. Okay. Over that way a little bit. There. Right. Let's get some top coat on. Top coat time. Top coat time. Not base coat time. Top coat time. Right. So these are looking a little plain, aren't they? Anyway, we'll find some bows. Right. Found these little bows. These are from Charlie's Nail Art. So I'm hoping they'll go. See what these look like. See if they're going to go. Yeah. Up the top. Get my gem glue. So I'm just going to doing a little scratch on there. Just for the gem glue. Use my little button tool. This is just, again, this is just from AliExpress. It's good though. See, it's got a gem in it. Oh, because I couldn't fish it out. Well, I could, but then I'd be all sticky. So just that's it. It's a bit more. just check they're straight. That one up there a bit. And then I'm just going to bring the lamp over. So I think they're pretty. Look at those. Let's have a look at them a little bit closer. I think they're very pretty. Very nice. I'll leave the Charlie's code for you up here in case you want to purchase any of these little bows and whatnot. I think they're really cute. And that burlesque is gorgeous. Lovely. So there you go. That's your Whack Jack. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you wouldn't mind. Stick a little smiley, little thumbs up, little smiley face in the comments. Anything you like would be much appreciated. It all helps the channel. And as of that, I shall see you in the next one. Bye bye.